In MoneyWatch now, the Omicron variant has triggered an alarming uptick in closures and cancellations just before the lucrative holiday season. The travel and hospitality industries are getting hit especially hard. Restaurants, entertainment events, and flights have all been disrupted nationwide as infections continue to surge. Now, economists are warning that after months of strong consumer activity over the summer and fall, a dip in spending could derail some of the gains the U.S. economy has made as it recovers from the pandemic. A new article by CBS News MoneyWatch reporter Megan Cerullo takes a deeper dive into this, and she joins me now to discuss. I know people are feeling, I think, conflicted about the new year when it comes to the health of their own personal economy, right? Their finances, their jobs, and then the general economy. As news of Omicron began spreading, what sectors did Americans first start pulling back from when it comes to spending money?
The uptick in cases has really something that came suddenly over the past week, and my colleague Irina Ivanova and I have reported on this. We've seen dozens of restaurants across New York City close, not just out of precautions, but because they're having staff members test positive. And so they're, in order to protect their staffs and themselves, are having to shut down. The NHL recently canceled hockey games. We're seeing Broadway shows put on hold, and that's all, a lot of it is due because of this highly contagious Omicron variant.
An economist you spoke with explained that he believes that the severity of the economic hit will likely depend on the degree of illness. And I guess we're still trying to figure that out with Omicron, right? It's more contagious, but people are not as severely sickened. But also, we see that Delta is still doing just fine in this country, and many, many people are finding themselves in the hospital as a result. Can you expand on his reasoning, focusing on the degree of illness to determine its impact?
Right. The good news is more people are vaccinated now compared to when previous waves of COVID-19 hit. But if people are getting we know it's highly contagious. We have yet to understand how sick people are getting. But if they're getting really sick, they're going to overwhelm hospital systems. And we know that when hospitals become overburdened, that's when we start to see new restrictions put into place. Dining capacity, for example. We've already seen in other countries that certain cultural institutions, museums are being shut down. They're curfews on alcohol. And so that is why the severity of illness could really determine how big of an impact this has on the economy, how big of a hit the economy takes. If it turns out illness is relatively mild, things could pick back up in the spring, but it really relates to how it'll affect our hospital systems and whether or not it leads to fresh restrictions like we saw a year ago.
Mm-hmm. And so part of what economists are doing is they're looking across the pond. They're looking at the UK. We just had this conversation about where things stand there to just see, how the Omicron variant moves and the impact that it has. Signs point to a retail and service industry slowdown in the next couple of weeks. Perhaps that shouldn't be too surprising because I suspect that, post-holiday, there's typically a slowdown anyway. But what more are economists saying about this?
The UK is a little bit ahead of us, so we can look to the UK and other countries in Europe for hints as to how it'll affect our economy. And indeed, because it's highly contagious, consumers are fearful perhaps of going into retail stores. So it'll affect retail spending and brick and mortar locations. Restaurants too. Restaurant owners in the UK said they were fully booked in anticipation of the holiday. It's a time of year when they make a lot of money. Corporations and et cetera, they reserve restaurants for holiday parties, but they've all been canceled. And in the U.S. too, we're seeing. I talked to a restaurant owner who said that he was fully booked. People called in either canceling their reservations or asking to be seated outdoors. So what we're seeing again is a decrease in spending at restaurants, or at least dining out. And restaurants are again pivoting and ramping up delivery and to-go orders.
One thing that we haven't really seen change, and maybe it's because of what you said, which is it's almost like things are going sort of week to week with this Omicron variant, is airlines. Airlines have been preparing for a comeback. They seem to be doing fine, but perhaps that's because people booked their trips months ago and they just weren't willing to cancel. What sort of drop could we see following the holiday travel season?
Interestingly, Americans appear to be sticking to their holiday travel plans. We have not seen many cancellations over the holiday period, but January and February is typically those are typically very soft months for airlines because folks have done most of their travel. And what we're seeing already that indicates that airlines are really fearful of this virus is that they are slashing prices like never before. Experts have said that they're seeing deals that they've never seen before, bargain prices in an effort to entice travelers because they are so afraid of the effect that this variant is going to have on the industry.
The American Rescue Plan was signed just in time for Americans to stay afloat last year. There's no rescue plan this time around at all. So can we expect Americans to keep spending, or will they, turn to their savings? An awful lot of people were able to save money during this time, and maybe they might want to just sort of keep that nest egg just in case.
Certainly, stimulus could have helped boost the economy. If consumers have money in their pockets, they'll spend it. So that they may move into saving mode, particularly because there is so much uncertainty and there's so many unknowns, continued unknowns around the virus. What we know is that we don't know what course it will take. So it could lead Americans to turn to saving as opposed to spending. Also concerning, restaurant owners have said that there's no federal assistance lined up for them if they have to shut down again or if they have to weather another serious blow. They've said that they think, the hit shouldn't be exclusively on them, that the government and their landlords should also share in the pain. So unfortunately for them, it's deja vu.
Yeah, it's so true. And I was also thinking about some of the other kind of supports that were in place, including a lot of the rental programs, some of which, were not the best. And some people are still waiting for the rent money to come through from, the government support systems. But no one's talking about any of that as we look towards the new year and this unpredictable variant. Megan Cerullo, thank you very much.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
So if you want to read more of Megan's article, you can do so by heading on over to cbsnews.com.